Whenever I hear full-grown, able-bodied people talk about what's wrong without action, I can see myself, a young version of myself, dancing on top of what would later become the uncertainty of my future, manhood, and all its splendor. And it comes on fast and strong when you're on your own, with no supervision and no nest to nurse in except from the truth that you've been running from or the fables that you've been weaving. We will open Takuwani Riime with the choir who is going to sing the national anthem. It's a boys' choir.
Deputy President, Minister Shabangu, Ms. Mapaseka Steve Litzike, the SANAC co-chair, the CEO of SANAC, all protocol observed, exism. We meet here as men of quality who are not afraid of gender equality. We meet to affirm that spirit of resilience that propelled our people to join in the call, Wathinta Bafazi, Wathinta Imbokodo, Uzokufa, finish. As South African men, we rise to join this noble history and make our own humble contribution that seeks to transform our country, and we seek to advance the values of our Constitution and ensure that gender transformation is achieved in our lifetime. We look forward to the discussions, and we hope indeed they will take us to the next level as we seek to make sure that South Africa is safer for everyone. I thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, our challenges are complex, but they are not insurmountable. Today, we will take stock of the many initiatives that have come into play in the last 20 years to address the social challenges that we face as we are building this new society of ours. This dialogue will, I believe, advance our march against abuse and make South Africa unbearable for abusers. We must make sure that those who continue to abuse women and children have very little space to move in South Africa. As the men's sector, we say, Takuwani Riime. Stand up and be counted. As men of our country, stand up and take action. Together as men and women, let us move South Africa forward. I thank you.
I tried to follow this path, Is it perhaps the way he protects and provides for his family? Or is it how he conducts himself in the environment he finds himself in? Tell me what a man is. Is it the firmness of his handshake, bow? I mean, the world over, we all understand that there is a difference between a boy and a man. Takuwani Riime, umfana nendoda. It's seldom that we ever ask ourselves what goes on inside the man. Our chief preoccupation becomes, what does the man do? What are his efforts and what has he achieved? What avenues does the man have should he not be able to be the head of his household anymore? And is it really healthy for us to continue to create these domestic monarchs wherein the man is the sovereign ruler with whom all the power rests? Yes, the man may be the head of the household, but no man is an island. We must understand that for this man to be a holistic man, he must be built by other men. Now, what I understand is that there is no way in my name I will allow my brothers to be measured by their material acquisitions. Not when there are so many institutional injustices that prohibit them from participating in the economy and rendering them as mere servants to it. We have to understand that sometimes good men may commit bad acts merely to subscribe to a status quo. I'm not trying to justify anything here, but what I am saying is that we must take into account the context that give us what we have. So with these fanas who are looking to become daughters, the only thing we can do is put into place clear systems with measurable deliverables, because what we cannot do is continue to hinge our arguments on rhetoric. We must have action plans. There must be a thing to be done, and we must follow it and know what that thing is. Takuwani Riime.
Ya, ndoda. Hey, mfazi. Mfazi. Hey, mfazi. 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 Indoda. 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 Mfazi. 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 Ndoda. Mfana. Ndoda. Mfana. Ndoda. 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 Mfana. Ay. Mfana. Mfana. Ndoda. Ay. Mfana. Mfana. Mfana.
It is important for us to understand the man as a complete being, instead of looking at him as a diagram with isolated components. That man there is the son to his parents. He is the husband to his wife. He is a partner. He is a friend, a colleague. And to become that to many beings, he consolidates the whole and makes one man. Now, like what? If you're dealing in the alcohol sector, you cannot only deal with the drinking habits of the man without understanding what took him to the bar. We understand that if we know the man has got drug problems, we cannot reverse and divorce that. Yeah, born drug. Amen. We cannot get this man to move from his violent behavior. What Umfana must understand is that he's a complete man. And every organization understands the very same thing. That the remedy for a holistic problem cannot be attacked analytically by one constituency. Everything needs to come together into one mold. All our varied experiences must be consolidated so we can help the complete man. It is only when we deal with the whole man that we can make a whole man. Umfana ozaba indoda through his brothers. But this does not, by any measure, leave his sisters out, or his mother, or his aunt, or anyone. There is no gift greater for Women's Day and Women's Month than talking about men and healing the men. Because these are the men that we go home with, that we know.
Tried. I've tried to follow this path. This path that they say is that of a real man. I tried to follow the path of those who went before me. I tried to follow their path. I tried. The more I face this thing they call a man, the more I ask myself, what is it? I ask myself, what are you? Who are you?
We may not have a conclusive answer for Umfana, but what we can all do is aspire to be a man who is responsible, a man who is accountable, A man who knows his course and is a man of purpose. And to close him off, everybody looks at him and says, "Siyakubona ndoda." Say it with me. Thank you very much.